Fun fact, the name Helios originates from the Greek titan of the sun. Perhaps he was given this name because swarm bots hover around him, not unlike how we have planets orbiting our sun. But we're not here for trivia, we're here for bosses! So let's talk about Helios' moves. Mainly the first one he starts off with is his ball form, which he will use swarm bots to create a large sphere. The only way you can really deal with this is dodging out of the way. Screw attack won't work, and Hypermode in the morph ball will not work either. Your best option is just to shoot off to the side while strafing around with the plasma beam. Quick fire shots are the best because the swarm bots will go down really quickly and charge beam shots just really aren't worth it. Eventually you'll crack a hole in Helios' defenses and you'll be able to attack it more rigorously. The next form Helios has is a disc. As you can guess, 5 swarm bots are holding up Helios' disc, so you need to use seeker missiles to destroy these swarm bots. However, if you're not quick enough, Helios will just rush at you. Your best option in this case is just to stay off to the side. If you still don't damage Helios though, he will instead fire a blue laser at you, which is incredibly easy to dodge. Helios' laser cannot track you in almost any manner, so if you just walk to the left or the right, it will never hit you. Helios also has a form in which he lines up a bunch of swarm bots in groups. Whenever Helios hovers to a swarm bot group, that particular group will fire a beam at you. This beam explodes with extreme power and is insanely accurate. Strafing doesn't help, jumping around doesn't help. The beams are actually aimed at where you're going to be. However, even if you move to the left and then quickly to the right to try and trick the bots, it still won't work because the range is so insanely big. Your best option is to focus on Helios. Because Helios will hover over to whatever group, you have also the ability to shoot at whatever group is currently charging. Just fire a few quick plasma beam shots and you'll be able to destroy the groups with ease. But here we have Helios' Hypermode, and its form is the most challenging fight ever. Sadly, I'm just kidding. Though I wish I wasn't. All you need to do is just blast it full of energy, and oh man, the screen gets all fuzzy when it gets close to you or tries to attack you. Whatever, not a big deal. Hell, welcome to corruption. Free Phazon is always a good thing. Once you get his health down to below half, Helios can now assume this bizarre humanoid form. It's very awkward and clunky, and it has 4 main joints. The arms can form a ball of energy, but the range really isn't that good. That said, the arms can only be attacked when he's making a ball of energy to throw at you. As for the legs, they're only capable of making a rather mediocre shockwave. If you want to make Helios vulnerable to your beam weaponry, aim for his legs, because that'll make him fall down on the ground and be vulnerable for a lot of damage. On a final note for this form, the swarm bots can enter from the sides of the rooms to repair the arms, but the arms are utter jokes to destroy, so that should not be a problem. Helios' very last form is laying on the ground and creating a massive hurricane with the swarm bots. If you stay too close to it, you'll get sucked right in. However, as long as you stay far away, you won't get pulled in any way. Screw attack won't work, so the only thing we can do is either morph ball bombs, or, which I highly recommend, the hyper ball. Even using the smallest amount of energy in the hyper ball will render Helios completely immobile. Well, that's it for Helios. You know, Helios must have been a shining example of Chozo technology. But I guess when Phazon came along, it really darkened the Elysian lifestyle. If Phazon never descended upon this planet, I'm sure these robots would have had a bright future. But Metroid isn't exactly a light and hearty series. But who cares about dead civilizations? We have hyper missiles to collect. Yay!